Ah, well, hello there. And yes, I know that I'm dressed like I'm 8 years old, but I don't care, because Sonic, okay? Sonic. Can't argue with that. I, for one, have stuck with the franchise for a very long time. No matter whether the games are good or bad, I stick with them. I know that with every bad game Sonic Team makes, they eventually learn their lesson, but then find a way to screw up even harder. But something that the Sonic fandom can usually agree upon is good is the Sonic cartoons. Ah, yes, whether you're a fan of the Saturday morning cartoons, Sonic X, Sonic Boom, whatever, Sega's got you covered. Well, anyways, one day I was scouring a Bookman's for Simpsons DVDs, and I find this. Sonic Christmas Blast. Now, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. I think I got it for like $5 back in April. It's a good thing I didn't make a video about it then, because...
no one...
Oh boy. So to celebrate the Christmas season, I thought I'd check it out. Sonic Christmas Blast was released in 1996, and is listed as a special underneath the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. Interesting enough, it was released a full 3 years after the original series ended. Now, why were they so late to release this? I don't know, maybe Sonic died and came back to life just in time for Christmas. Yeah. Well, anyways, with the who cares out of the way, let's just check out this. Let's just check out this. This is sure to be an interesting time. Sonic Christmas Blast? Is this really what I've come to? When popping in the disc, the first thing you are greeted with is this. Now that is a nostalgia injection, if I know one, and I'd like to say that I do. Basically, if you don't know who these people are, they are the same company that made the Super Mario Bros. 3 show DVDs, and I used to watch those to death, so this only gives me high hopes. Then again, I haven't watched the show in years. Well then anyways, following this, I am immediately greeted with confusion. So this DVD has a promo for a show called... Who cares? It looks like this. Once the terrifying promo ends, we are presented with this menu screen. The most interesting feature to me was the play all episodes function. Does this mean there's more episodes of The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog on this DVD? No? Oh, goody! Instead, there are 3 episodes of Sonic Underground. If you have never heard of Sonic Underground, well then, Sonic Underground is, and I kid you not, a show in which Sonic has a brother and a sister, and they lose their mother at a young age, so they fight evil while trying to find their mother. By playing music. And somehow this happens in the show. Also available on the menu is previews for other animated shows distributed by DiC, like the Mario 3 show, the Zelda show, and others that I don't think anybody ever watched. So that's enough about the menu. Let's get into the actual special. It opens in a town with terrifying children, and they just so happen to be celebrating Christmas when suddenly Santa comes to make an announcement.
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch.
He says that he will be retiring and passing down the job of being Santa to Robotnik Claus. Yeah, I know. Well, we get this terrible news, we get to listen to these equally terrible lines.
No, Santa, please! It's too sad!
Well, on the subject of Robotnik Claus, he is the best thing that I've ever seen. There's nothing better than him. It takes true creative genius to turn this to this. So as it turns out, Robotnik Claus wants everybody to give him presents instead of him giving everybody else presents, because, I don't know, he's just a jerk. And just to keep the similarities between him and regular Santa, Robotnik Claus takes young children and puts them into slavery. Yada yada yada, Christmas, and bing bang bam, we get to see what Sonic is up to. Sonic is casually talking to some chick that I guess has some importance to this series. But I thought that Sally was only in the other Urkel Sonic cartoon. Not Sonic Underground, but the only one that I hear is actually good. But screw it, because here she is, and it's very apparent that they couldn't even get her voice actor for this role, because she is mute throughout this entire episode. Basically, Sonic forgot to get Sally a present for Christmas, so he and Tails go out to buy a present, and wacky antics are sure to ensue. But before Sonic and Tails leave to go get a present, Sonic points out that Sally gave him a ring. While Sonic and Tails are out, they realize that all the stores are empty, and they find out that Santa is stealing all the toys for himself. Sonic has a suspicion rise and decides to further investigate. Sonic encounters this child from earlier, and I guess somehow he escaped from slavery. I don't know, man. He then goes on to say,
And you've got to find Santa and tell him how wrong he was. Please make him come back so we'll have Christmas the way it should be.
You see, this is the kind of attitude that is ruining America. People are not open to change. They think that because something has been done one way for 1,000 years, that it should remain. But I think that every now and then, change is necessary to the growth and development of our country. Or something like that.
I want more chimneys! More!
You know, I think I'm in love with Robotnik Claus. Well, anyways, a few 90s transitions later, and Sonic finds out that Robotnik Claus kidnapped Santa. And the Santa we saw earlier was a robot. And Robotnik Claus is actually Robotnik, or Eggman, depending on the region. So Sonic, I guess, just kind of finds Santa chillin'. So by the way that Sonic and Santa talks, it makes it sound like Sonic and Santa are well affiliated with each other. Which also reminds me, if Sonic celebrates Christmas, then does that prove that Sonic the Hedgehog is a good Christian lad? Well, that's another character to add to the list anyways. Santa then goes on to tell Sonic how to save Christmas, and it involves hieroglyphics for some reason. I guess past generations just assumed something like this would happen. And as it turns out, Sonic's ring from earlier actually has the ability to harness the ultimate Christmas power. Just kidding, but wouldn't that be sweet? Instead it's just super speed, so whatever. Still kinda cool, I guess. However, it turns out that Sonic cannot use his super speed until he goes through weird trials and whatnot because, I don't know, Christmas. So of course Sonic beats the trials because, well, he's Sonic. So with his newly acquired super speed, Sonic takes all the presents that Robotnik Claus stole and delivers it to all the good boys and girls and non-applicables everywhere. With Christmas saved, Sonic buys Sally a present and gets that sweet, sweet hedgehog kiss, which is just the perfect fan art fuel. And now here is the best part. Santa passes down the torch to Sonic. Yep, Sonic becomes the new Santa. Is there any other way to end this series? I genuinely don't think there is. Well, how was that? Did you enjoy yourself? Did you have a good time? I didn't. I did. I'm conflicted. It wasn't a terrible special. It was a very weird special. It seemed more like they just wanted to make a quick buck, but that's kind of the main purpose of a cartoon based off of a video game character. Well, anyways, Sonic, thank you for watching. This may or may not be the last video of the year. Probably not. I'll probably have one more video in store. But until then, I guess thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, smash that notification bell, do whatever, and maybe I won't kill knockoff Frieza. Nah, I'll still probably kill him. Probably shouldn't have done that. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. I think I already said that. I need to end this in 3, 2, 1. See you next time. Hopefully.
Cryptic. No.